I think I have carpal tunnel, guys, from all those dildos I'm using. We are back from vacation, and boy, did we miss a lot. Mostly, we missed you guys. There's so much going on in the world, but we decided to focus on two stories that matter most to Dumpster Fire. Two dildos that no one watches. The WNBA and Jim Acosta.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Did you miss us?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I'm Bridget Phetasy, and this is your Dumpster Fire. Welcome to Dumpster Fire, where we make burgers out of your sacred cows. We premiere new episodes every Tuesday and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Please join us in the chat. And I will be opening for the great Dave Landau at Comedy Mothership August 29th to the 31st. There are still some tickets left, so get them, please, before they sell out. There's a link in the description below. And if you want to keep track of everything we do, the best way is to go to Phetasy.com and just become a free subscriber to our newsletter, and you will see all the content we're churning out, which is a lot. Some might say too much.
Too many notes, Your Majesty.
Exactly. Very well put. Too many notes.
But before we get going, we just wanted to take a minute to say we hit 100,000 subscribers!
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
And so it begins.
Thank you so much to everyone who helped us get there, which is you guys. We will talk more about this and the plan for the promised Mexican weather report at the end of the show. Just to let you know, we hit this like as we were getting on the plane. And we truly probably should have shot this in advance, because I don't know why we didn't think to shoot it in advance so we could just drop it in. But it felt a little bit, I don't know, it felt like, I'm like superstitious about it. Like it felt like I would never hit it if I shot it. We're very excited. It's awesome. If you're new to this channel, welcome. We're so stoked to have you. We're just a bunch of Gen X people making fun of the world burning, which is what truly Gen X has always done. So not really anything different than what I did when I was like a teen. We have a lot going on behind the scenes at the moment, which hopefully I'll be able to share a lot more with you. In the meantime, let's talk dildos.
Cool.
The WNBA continues to suffer from what the media has called the sex toy epidemic, with randos hurling dildos onto the court during WNBA games.
The object comes, that green thing bounces, and it goes to the sideline. Yeah, and no one's picked the object up yet. You guys go, oh my gosh, okay.
And frankly, the WNBA should be happy about this development, because I bet it's caused a surge of people watching purely to see when the next dildo will hit.
Sorry, guys.
They'll be like, when will the next dildo hit? I think it probably caused a lot of people to be like, what's the WNBA?
But is having this minor skill worth being so unattractive? That's for the fan to decide.
Yay!
People are tuning into the WNBA just to see what color the next dildo will be.
Turnovers.
Holy shit, dude, I found a dildo!
People are going to be watching the WNBA purely for the dildos. It's the dildo apocalypse. Is this just one of the WNBA owners using dildos to get higher viewership? Because if it is, kudos, you're a genius. Then they implemented the bag search, and then a purple one showed up on the court after a bunch of green ones were thrown on the court. And by the way, no one's talking about how this causes the women who really are bringing dildos in for their own reasons to suffer. Well, I don't know about you ladies. I can't go anywhere without my bag of dicks.
Right? Gotta have my dildo with me wherever I go.
It's like my security blanket. I think we just need to repurpose the TSA, just take them out of the airports and put them in front of the WNBA games, full body scans.
I just needs to check inside your asshole.
I wonder if there's like a way to have an exemption that allows you to take a dildo in, like everyone with their fucking dogs on the planes now. No offense, Maggie. Maybe they should have a medical release for these dildos. And then you can be like, this is my emotional support dildo. It has a name. I think women do name their dildos, right?
Some of them do.
I don't name mine.
No, I haven't yet.
You're a basic bitch.
I just call it bag of dicks. Think about the hysterical women that need to have orgasms all the time. It helps with social anxiety, which is only cured by like a quick masturbation session. Eventually, they'll just start embracing it and they'll have the dildo cam. It'll be like the little box with like a dick, you know. It'll just be people masturbating in the audience with their dildos.
And later I'm going to masturbate and I'm going to think about you. And there's nothing you can do about it.
They just have the halftime show and it's just like a half-court toss trying to get a dildo in a box. You're like, there they are on the dildo cam. The wife really seems to be getting off. They must be having an affair. They'll just have a dildo as their mascot with googly eyes. They should. I'm telling you, WNBA, you're welcome. If you just lean into this trend, all of your audience problems will be solved. Just have the mascot be a giant dick. It is beyond parody and ironic that it takes a dick to get attention for the WNBA. It's either trans women or dildos. Either way, it's dicks. Patriarchy's so crafty, man. Throw a dildo on the court at the WNBA and suddenly ratings are up and these bitches are making money. Dicks run the world.
Maybe it really is all cocks in the end.
Before our next segment, don't forget to like, subscribe, touch my bells and buttons, and tell your friends about us. We hit 100,000 subscribers during our vacation, so thank you guys so much. Truly, some of you have been with us since we barely even had 10,000. We built this channel from nothing. We built this channel with our sweat and blood and tears. We are figuring out how to shoot the Mexican weather report, okay? So just bear with us, and we will get it done in the next few weeks because the guy that I was going to have shoot it is now out of town until like the beginning of September, so I have to work on another plan. We will get it done. We thought we had a few weeks at least.
We thought we had more time.
We thought we had more time.
We've got to give him more time.
You have to stick around through the ad to see the weather report, guys. Sorry, them's the rules. You all know our favorite topic of conversation here at Dumpster Fire is male genitalia, since it's the only way we'll get attention as women online, seeing as we were just talking about dildos. But everyone in our Dumpster Fire audience knows we're genuinely concerned with the welfare of your balls. So if you're looking for the perfect pair of jeans to pull on over your perfect ball-supporting underwear, look no further than the Perfect Jean. The Perfect Jean rescues your nuts from stiff cardboard denim and cradles them in comfort. These jeans fit like they were custom made and stretch like you wouldn't believe. The fabric is insanely soft. My husband got a pair. He's the consumer in this household, and he loves them. He said they're the softest, most comfortable pair of jeans that he's ever had. The funniest thing he said is that he feels like if he got into a fight, he'd be uninhibited. Like he could be like move around and jump and do his karate kicks. And I think he looks really good in them. It makes his bum look great, which is all that matters to me personally. It's finally time to stop crushing your balls in uncomfortable jeans by going to theperfectjean.nyc. Our listeners get 15% off your first order plus free shipping, free returns, and free exchanges when you use the code Bridget15 at checkout. That's 15% off for new customers at theperfectjean.nyc with promo code Bridget15. Fuck your khakis. You don't want to look like a Fed, and get the Perfect Jean. Now let's check the weather with Sol Perez.
Y esa inestabilidad nos va a acompañar durante toda la jornada. Día jueves entonces que empieza la inestabilidad y después comienza a mejorar para el día viernes. El viento del este que sopla en este momento va a rotar hacia el noroeste y después nuevamente hacia el sector norte. Para el viernes va a bajar apenas la temperatura, la máxima sube.
Thank you, Sol. Speaking of unwanted dicks on the court, Jim Acosta interviewed an AI version of one of the kids who was killed at the Parkland school shooting. Yes, you heard that correctly. Let me pause to repeat it. Jim Acosta interviewed an AI version of one of the kids who was killed in the Parkland school shooting.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
In case you were wondering if Black Mirror was a documentary, now you know. We're going to do a full episode on AI soon. For now, let's focus on AI versions of dead children. Joaquin Oliver was 17 when he was killed. R.I.P. Joaquin. In a tragedy, Parkland school shooting. Some of you may have heard of it. The interactive AI was created by Oliver's parents, who granted Acosta the first interview. That's the way Acosta promoted it too, by the way, on his Twitter account, X or whatever, interview with the recreated version of their son on what would have been his 25th birthday. And it was offensive on so many levels, aside from just the creepy, uncanny valley response you have to that kind of disgusting like representation of a dead child. Even more offensive was how bad it was. It sounded like ChatGPT.
I would like to know what your solution would be for gun violence.
Great question. I believe in a mix of stronger gun control laws, mental health support, and community engagement. We need to create safe spaces for conversations and connections, making sure everyone feels seen and heard. It's about building a culture of kindness and understanding. What do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea, Joaquin.
This is some weird performative form of grieving. At least Acosta could have done a funny interview with like a dead Epstein. I'm just joking. We all know Epstein isn't dead. I'm just joking. Epstein isn't dead. He's on an island with Tupac and Biggie. It's kind of hard to be funny about this because it's just so grotesque. And Acosta said, what's amazing about this is that we've heard from the parents. We've heard from the politicians. Now we're hearing from one of the kids. From a Variety article, it said, quote, according to the father, the avatar was trained on information on the internet as well as things Oliver wrote and said and posted online. He said he wanted to make it clear to viewers he is under no illusions about reviving his son. I understand that this is AI. I don't want to think that I am in some way trying to bring my son back. No, it's actually much worse than trying to bring your son back. He's actually using his dead son to try and pass gun control policy, which is way more disgusting. Like, no, I'm not trying to bring my dead son back. I'm just trying to use them for political ends. I'm sure if I lost a child to gun violence, I would have lots of feelings and be grieving, and I can't even fucking imagine. It's the most horrifying thing you can imagine as a parent, is losing a kid. What I can't imagine is resurrecting my child in AI and having them being interviewed by, of all people, a loser like Jim Acosta. At least have somebody respectable interview your dead child. Do not have Jim Acosta, a man who's barely scraping the bottom of the barrel of his media career. He's using this as some kind of scam stunt to try and resurrect him from the grave. He's using your dead child to resurrect his dead career. How many more people in grief are going to end up doing this, putting their loved ones on social media to push agendas? I have a DNR on my social media. I don't want dead Bridget out there advocating for anything. We're going to interview dead Bridget Phetasy about this. Dead Bridget, what do you think? It's so creepy. It's only a matter of time before we get AI Lincoln, AI Martin Luther King Jr. We know AI Jesus is a thing because I'm obsessed with AI Jesus, and we should probably do an episode on that too. But maybe AI Jesus is the second coming. This poor kid, Joaquin, is like, I'm dead, I'm going to heaven. And then the next thing you know, he's like being interviewed by Jim Acosta. What if you are connected to your AI and then this is the afterlife? I don't know. I feel like I could go down some really dark rabbit holes thinking about this. I keep going back to this panel I heard in 2000, and it was like the dawn of all this technology stuff and Napster, and it was a whole panel, and they were talking about robotics and what is the nature of the soul, and it was a theologian and a computer scientist, and they were saying one guy had this theory that basically it's just humanity jumping elements, like silicon is an element on the periodic table and we're carbon, and that in order for us to survive the environmental conditions we're creating, maybe, and all of this stuff, that consciousness is just going to jump from carbon to silicon, and that's the soul. And I have not stopped thinking about that for 25 years. The soul is just jumping elements, and that's our evolution. I don't know. There's something so cute about carbon and like real analog. And there's something so terrifying about silicon. Have you ever squeezed a fake boob before? I have, and they feel different, kind of hard. And you know what they feel like? A little bit. And now we're back to dildos. You've all heard me talk about my Bond Charge red light face mask and how much I love it. And how much I hate getting older. It's not easy, but you know what makes it easier? My Bond Charge red light face mask. I use it for 10 minutes every night. You can use it while you're watching TV, cooking a meal, putting the kids to bed. But for me, it's my me time. It's my 10 minutes to myself that I can stop and relax and just try and not think about the robots taking over everything. And I know it will help me look and feel better when the robots do take over. At least I'll be hot. The red light face mask boosts collagen and elastin production and helps get rid of those fine lines and wrinkles and even my sunspot. It also helps me with sore jaw, eczema, migraines, acne, scar tissue, wound healing, razor burn, and even ingrown facial hair. I have seen a big difference in my fine lines and wrinkles and even my sunspot, and my skin looks younger and glowing, and it just helps me feel fresh and amazing. Go to bondcharge.com/Bridget and use the coupon code Bridget to save 15%. That's BONCHARGE.com/Bridget and use the coupon code Bridget to save 15%. Get ahead of the holiday rush. This is a great present. I can't believe the holidays are like right around the corner.
I know.
It's crazy. There's a link in the description below. We hit 100,000 subscribers! I haven't properly had a chance to really celebrate. Maggie and I need to go out and celebrate.
We do.
Truly, thank you so much to everyone who helped us get there. We do promise we will be doing the Mexican weather report. I just have to figure out how and where, and it might take a minute for us to get that done, but we will deliver because we are women of our word. Honestly, it really did feel so exciting hitting 100,000. So much more exciting than I actually thought it would, and I haven't, because we were on vacation, I didn't really get a chance to process it, and we landed yesterday, and I allowed my brain to come back fully into work mode, and I was like, we fucking hit 100,000. That's crazy. We truly built this from the ground up. I'm not a famous person. I'm not some YouTube star. I'm just like a person who likes making jokes at the world's expense and everyone else's expense and my own expense. And you guys appreciate that, and I appreciate you. And we're so just excited to be here. And I feel like it's just the beginning.
Don't worry about missing the weather report, guys. Either. Yeah. We're going to do some, it'll be a production. I'm sure we'll have behind the scenes stuff on Phetasy of Bridget attempting multiple times to do this. Perimenopause brain trying to memorize a freaking Spanish script. We will probably release it as its own thing. Yeah. So don't worry about missing it. We will put it in a dumpster fire, but we will also release it as its own thing so you don't miss it and you don't have to worry about catching that dumpster fire. You will definitely not miss it. We will be like, thank you for 100,000, and it will be its own standalone video, and there will be behind the scenes stuff, and there will be me being ridiculous. But as always,
we're really excited. It's been
a slug.
It's crazy. Well, in our text thread too, it was like, we had 100,000, and Bridget was like, next stop 1 million. And I was like, she literally took her 3 seconds to like rethink, like she celebrated for 3 seconds and then was like, on to the next thing.
Yeah. We should do it. I wish that we could do it all at once, like get the plaque and do the video, because we could do a little unwrapping of the plaque and do the video. But I hear it takes a little while to get those.
Yeah.
Although retards galore over here.
It's going to take us a little while to figure this out.
We'll get it. No,
Yes,
we will do it before. I mean, we're coming up on our birthday too.
August 26th.
August 26th
is the 6-year birthday
6
of
years
Dumpster Fire?
It's Dumpster Fire's 6th birthday.
I can't believe we've been doing this show for 6 years. That's crazy, actually.
Well, because we were all doing it like every other week when we could on the weekends, and then I had a baby, and then we moved. Like Dumpster Fire was just it's the little Dumpster Fire that could.
It's amazing this show still exists, truly.
But it does.
Yes.
And we love you. If you love Dumpster Fire, truly the best thing you can do is become a paid supporter at Phetasy.com. You get the unedited version of this Dumpster Fire, and we leave a lot of inappropriate things on the cutting room floor. And you get access to everything else we're doing. It's a lot. Join us right here on YouTube every Tuesday and Friday night at 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Central for a new Dumpster Fire. Thank you to everyone who helps make Dumpster Fire possible. Thank you to Ben and Kevin. Thank you to Bon Charge and The Perfect Gene. Thank you to all of you. We love you. Thank you, Maggie. I know we're not supposed to end videos with thank yous, but there's a lot of people who make this possible, and they deserve our love. And now to cleanse your palate, the internet is glorious. Remember, life is absurd. Don't take yourself so damn seriously. Take the work seriously. Don't take yourself seriously. This has been your Dumpster Fire. I'm Bridget Phetasy. Now make me rich and get me the fuck out of couch. We're back from vacation, and it's back to school. And it got me thinking about the state of our education system in this country. And I'm curious how you feel about it, America. Is our education system failing us? Does it need an overhaul? How do you feel about your education? If you have kids, how do you feel about theirs? Is math really racist? I'm wondering as well, do you care about phones in school, or do you wonder how AI is going to affect all of this? We want to talk about all of it. Join me, Bridget Phetasy, on Real America Wednesday, August 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. We will be live discussing this. You can register to join the conversation at tway.tv/BridgetZoom, or you can simply watch the episode at Real America Phetasy on YouTube. Please join the conversation. I want to hear from you guys about how are you educating your kids? What are you doing? How do you handle any of this? I have a young toddler. I need your advice. See you then.